So we got ourselves a Ye update, not guilty, or better yet, no charges. So Kanye West, no charges after investigation for grabbing and tossing phone. So these are the results from an incident that happened back in January where Ye was caught on camera being stalked by some Karen paparazzi. He wasn't having it, grabbed the phone, threw that joint. Then she allegedly called the police on Ye, claiming that taking her phone was actually assault. So it looks like Ye is not one to be played with. So it looks like the verdict was that the phone suffered minor damage, only affecting the $30 case around the device, and stated the female paparazzo declined to press charges against Kanye. So W for Ye. Mans doesn't need any more problems in his life at this time. And I like the current Ye vibe that's going on right now. Mans is definitely off the grid right now, as you see, spending time with family, spending time with the kids, his wife, and hanging out with 88 Keys. So it's great to see Ye with a 20-year plus friend and with family. And right now, I think he's doing the right thing by laying low. So I'm over here surfing Reddit, looking for Ye updates, and I found a very interesting topic, kind of giving some insight on Ye's current state, possibly because, as we know, Ye's been kind of quiet, off the grid totally, and a lot of people are anticipating his next move. They want to know what's going on inside of his head. So I feel like this is the closest type of insight that we've got. Now, Malik Yusuf is definitely a good friend and associate of Ye. He's an artist, songwriter. He's been close with Ye, even all the way up to the Donda 2 session. So let's go ahead and see what he has to say. Shout out to the good ass sub on Reddit.
Improving himself. I don't have any doubt that he's going to improve himself. I don't think he's going to stay the way we saw him the last few months. I don't feel like that in any way. I feel like he understands what took place. I feel like he was in a fury and a fog of sorts. And he may have lost some of himself inside of that. You know, and it's natural. We just don't ever see anybody that famous and that rich go through something like that. It's usually your cousin is having a breakdown in Oregon or some shit. Or your cousin had to go to Spain for a month to decompress and detox. We never really get to see somebody do it in front of us like that, you know?
He's a human, believe it or not. But I feel like he was definitely going through a dark time in his life, divorce, and anytime you're dealing with family struggles, it's just crazy to deal with. Plus, having the weight of the world and the culture on your shoulders, all of these crazy brand deals, feeling like they were mistreating you and they weren't giving you your fair credit and fair share. I totally understand it. And Mans was probably in a dark place. So hopefully he's found the light and he can get himself out of there. So Kanye is improving himself. Love to hear it. The entire culture is waiting on your next move, so stay blessed, bro. Here's an update on the Tom Sachs controversy. It looks like this is an article from Complex written by Brandon Dunn himself, stating that Nike quietly altered the packaging for a sneaker collaboration with artist Tom Sachs in 2017, scrubbing the box of his Nike Craft Mars Yard 2.0 shoe of the phrase "work like a slave" before the project launched that year, sources tell Complex. So these are more crazy allegations against Mr. Sachs. After we first got the hostile workplace allegations, we now have this. So it looks like Nike has swiftly issued a statement stating, "We are deeply concerned by the very serious allegations. We're in contact with Tom in his studio, seeking to better understand this situation and how these issues are being addressed." So this is wild. Like, this man Tom is getting all the passes right now. And so I love what Jerry Lorenzo wrote here in the comment section. You guys see the check mark. He said, "The luxury of a chance to be understood." Wow, that hits hard. And we know this is a direct reference to the Ye situation, where he was pretty much canceled by every major corporation he was associated with. And now reflecting back on that, was it right? Was Ye maybe misunderstood? Maybe we weren't reading between the lines. This is a crazy situation, but we can clearly see how one individual is treated versus the next. So it's something to think about. And speaking of Nike, it looks like we can finally, hopefully, put this Ja Morant issue to bed. So it looks like the Nike has hit him with the 8-game suspension for his behavior. And of course, they followed it up with the good PR move with the wonderful interview sitting down with, reformed former athlete Jalen Rose. And I gotta say, it looks like Nike definitely upped the budget for this one. We see our guy Ja Morant there with the wonderful Nike branding, clear incentive for the entire world to see. Out of this frame, he's also wearing a pair of Panda Dunks, every sneakerhead's favorite sneaker. So my favorite part of this interview was how he said that he learned breathing exercises and all that. So they sent my man to Florida to the adults scared for straight, got his mind right. I guarantee you his whole wardrobe, everything's going to switch up. Bruh doesn't even got the grills in for the interview. So he definitely knows what's wrong. He's going to switch it up. And it looks like he's going to go from NBA Youngboy to Carlton Banks. But let's get his man, cut him some slack. Again, he is just 23 years old. And I think this is just a sign of immaturity. So as I said, hopefully this will be the last time we can talk about this issue. And my man Ja Morant will have a prosperous career moving forward. So let me know what you guys think.